Hey guys, hello, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Just jumping on real quick to do my savings challenges for the week. And when I say real quick, for me, yeah, that means that it's still probably going to be longer than it should be, but faster than it normally is, just because I've got a heck of a lot that is going on around me. So I'm sneaking this in real quick. A few different things that I am working with here as well. So the two that first I'm going to get my money because I forgot to do that last time, was get out my savings challenge money, and then I found it at the end. So this is money that I set aside for my savings challenges. Sometimes I use it all, sometimes I do not. So just going to get that set up here on the side. I've already been through the notes, Caroline. I don't think that there's anything too fabulous or interesting within there, but I'm trying to show the serial numbers for you regardless. So my handy dandy savings binder is right here. My wallet is in a completely different room, so I won't be doing my $5, but I'll get those in another one, or I'll take a picture of it. Who knows? I am doing I am attempting a no spend challenge in November. Again, not doing particularly great with it, but I had another 2 days of not spending, and this is just because, I mean, it's not that we're spending money that's outside of the budget. I'm just trying to stick to only going out of the house a couple of days for it, consolidating down a little bit. But I had to pick up quite a few different things, particularly also for my shop, for some other things as well. So yeah, but hey, 2 days is better than no days. I said I don't do a heck of a lot in terms of the no spends. I think I need to really kind of stick with a, no coffee challenge, or coffee's about the only additional thing that I buy, actually. I don't do fast food. We go out to eat only once a week, if at that, and such. So that takes care of the no spend. I'm also doing KrisBudgets turkey trot challenge, so I need $10 for her little gobble. How are you guys going as well, getting ready for the big day of Thanksgiving? Are you all prepared? Are you still figuring out what your menu is going to be? Are you going to be able to travel, see your family? I know a lot of people, this might be the first year in a while that they will be able to see and have all of their family all together for Thanksgiving and the holidays and such, which is really, really great. Yeah, like I said, we really don't do Thanksgiving here, even if we wanted to, because there are, we could go out and we could buy a turkey, but turkeys are ridiculously expensive here in Australia as well to be able to purchase at the store. And it's too warm. We're in the middle of summer, so it's really too warm to be getting everything up and cooking. It's really a lot more seafood based. Finally, I am doing my $2 a day investing challenge. So this is from MommyTrader over at mt1finance.com. This is all about setting aside $1 a day or $2 a day. So I am doing the $2 a day, and I will color this in afterwards just to keep this at a reasonable pace. So I'm saving $2 a day. That's going to give me $60 at the end of the month to invest. I have made my decision. So my 3 investment picks, these are all micro investments. These are all on Australia-based platforms as well. So 2 of them are on Sharesies, which allows micro investing. First one is going to be HVST, which is Harvester, and then the other one is HVN, Harvey Norman. So I base my picks off of information that is provided by Tracy Edwards, who has a channel here on YouTube. She is a dividend investor, and every month she talks about how some of the different dividend stocks and such are doing. And so that was actually where I found out about Harvester from. And so this is an ETF, but they actually go through, and it's a portfolio that's constantly made up of dividend companies. And then I'm also dabbling, and when I say dabble, I mean just dabbling a small amount in cryptocurrency. And so for that, I am using CoinSpot, and they have all of the different types of cryptos. I am doing one that they have bundled together: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then BNB. I'm going to be splitting that at 65, 25, and 10. If you're curious how I came up with those decisions or how I use those sites or anything like that, leave me a comment down below, because I don't know how many people are watching from Australia that are interested in investing using Australian platforms versus those who are in the US watching going, I have absolutely no clue what any of that means, because they're using something like Robinhood or M1 or one of those. That takes care of those 3. Actually, no, it doesn't, because I have to put the money away. So 7 days, $14. I am using my change. So So 14 in coins is going into, that was a rusty one. Not rusty, corroded. Anywho, going into my investing challenge jar. And then I will take this to the bank and dump it in the coin counter that will go directly to my account at the end of the month. And that takes care of that. So just like that, I've got $28. So I'm almost halfway through the entire investing challenge, and then I'm just going to split it 20 essentially is what I'm going to be doing with that. So slide her out of the way. So if you wonder how I use some of my products or other people's products digitally, that is how you do it. I just open them up in GoodNotes and call it good. So grab a handy dandy or a couple of handy dandy pens for the day. Said I didn't have my 5s, my gobble gobble, fat turkey. That one is done. Movember. Anytime I say Movember, I'm a huge fan of the movie Sweet Home Alabama, and so it always makes me think of the part where they see the plane and the one guy goes, "Do we know Mo?" Because you're wondering, what is Mo's plane doing there? So there's heaps of other lines that I can quote out of it. I am one of those people that I quote movie lines and can make an entire conversation out of it sometimes. But $15 going into the Movember Savings Challenge. Again, this is a freebie. Link is down below. Actually, a link for everything pretty much that I am using is down below. Ooh, I have to add MommyTrader's website, and then hers will be there as well as KrisBudgets over on Etsy for those. So this is going to go towards a charitable donation for November, which is Movember. It is all about bringing awareness to men's health. So physical, mental issues, everything else. And then my other that I am doing in supporting another Etsy shop, this is from Taylor at WildePrintables and Roll the Dice. Up to $120 that I could save. I am rolling an 8-sided die. I got 18 again. Alrighty, so, okay, so we'll go 10, 15, and get back into my coins, 16, 17, and 18. So, oh, one of the Anzac Day coin. 100 years of the Anzacs. And we just had Remembrance Day here. Remembrance Day is similar to Veterans Day in the US. So it is just you take a moment of reflection and show gratitude and thanks for those who have voluntarily chosen to serve, or in some cases involuntarily serve. So we get to color in 2 more. Well, I only have 2 6s left, and then 4 and a 2. That is where we are on that one. So again, Roll the Dice Challenge. This is available from Taylor at WildePrintables Etsy shop here in Australia. I will link that down below. And even if you're not from Australia, you can still buy it, and you actually get it cheaper if you're from the US because of the conversion rate. You almost get an automatic 30% discount, which is great for you if you're looking at picking some things up and saving money in the process. I have my 26-week challenge. So for my 26-week challenge, I am just going to do, so I've got $40 left. If you hear a noise in the background, that is my husband being helpful doing dishes. But my husband also tends to be very loud when he is being helpful to ensure that everybody knows that he is being helpful. So $20 of my cat of corn. Let that dry a little bit. Really not sure just how much the mic is going to pick up. So $20 is going into the 26 weeks. So now we have 51, 52, 53, 50, 70, 90, 410, 430, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 570, 590, 610, 630, 650, 670, 690, $700 for the 1,000. And since I'm going to be finishing this up in the beginning of the year, how many weeks do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 weeks. Yeah, I'll be finishing it, the end of January. I will most likely use this to just do my $1,000 sinking fund top up for the year because I will have it set aside. So my savings challenges, I don't really save them up to spend. A lot of them I save just for topping up different savings accounts and such. Others, though, I do save to spend, like my Boxing Day challenge, which is going to get $10 today. So I had been going in order, but because I'm just working with, what numbers fit with the amount of money that I had. Because, here's the other thing is if I didn't have any money for it, I would just I would skip it. I wouldn't, if I didn't have enough, if you don't have enough, you don't have enough. I'm not going to stress too much over not putting additional money away. That's one of the things as well with savings challenges, is sometimes we can get too focused on the amount of them as well. Oh, 2 CJs, like a yeep, the yeep CJ. Anyways, for my Boxing Day savings challenge, so this is for any purchases or anything after Christmas. So 51, 52, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh. 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 400, 5 and 10. So $410. And as I said, that's also why when I have months where I know that I'm going to have a little bit, maybe a bit more income, so I don't have, all of my bills are pretty well set, but if I'm going to have a little bit more in the disposable income area, then I will choose larger numbers for my savings challenges. This time of year, when getting into the holidays, the silly season, dealing with inflation, oh my good gracious, the cost of food and fuel, yeah, it allows me a little bit of flexibility. And then $10 just going then into my 13-week challenge. So that's also why I like having blank amounts for my challenges, and I make a lot of my savings challenges with blank amounts, so that you're not tethered to an amount, because I know sometimes if you have that and then you end up not hitting that amount, sometimes that can be a bit demoralizing for people or a demotivator. It just allows for that additional flexibility. You know, do what you can, and then yeah, work with that. I mean, you can only do with what you have. So for the spring 13-week savings challenge, you know what's really sad seeing this though, is that I see that there's only 2 weeks left of spring, which is actually good because summer is on the way. But when I get the summer one full, that's gonna stink, because after summer it starts getting cold again. Boo, blah. Anywho, 51, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So $150. And again, this is another one that I will probably use to just top up sinking funds, because, you know, sometimes if you can get certain sinking funds topped up earlier in the year, then you can focus on some of the different ones. So that is full. My Cyber Monday challenge money is there. I did purchase a new camera. I used that from other money that I had, and this is probably going to pay for additional gear to go with it. So SD cards and such like that for when I start figuring out how to use her. But okay, so that is my savings challenges stuffed for this week. I am starting to work on what savings challenges I'm going to have for 2022. And we're going to be doing a bit of a shakeup overall in terms of our budgeting and everything, because I've made a decision around work and what I'm going to do with my work hours. And spoiler alert, I'm going to be reducing my hours, which is going to be a reduction in pay, which is also going to then impact the amount of money that we're going to be putting into savings and such like that, because we still have our investing goals as well. All of that will get revealed a bit down the road. For now, we're just going to keep plugging ahead as we are. I hope if you are taking part in any of these savings challenges that you are making progress as well. Remember, any amount is a good amount. There is no amount too small. There's no amount too large. And it can fall anywhere on the spectrum. So as long as you are doing something, because you are really just getting in a habit and you are creating those new behaviors. That's the most important thing, is you get in a habit of doing that. You get in a habit of saving, you get in a habit of paying yourself first. And that's really what we want to be looking for. So I will be back next week. Well, I'll be back before next week, but I will be back with my savings challenges again next week, some other stuff that's coming out during the week. Oh, and keep an eye out on the community tab, and then also on Instagram as well, because Marlene over at Snow Gardener 307 Budgets, we have decided the day for our, well, not our face reveal, my face reveal on her channel, and then also our Q&A. And so that is going to be coming up really soon. And so we're going to be looking at getting questions in for that. So again, the way that is going to work is they are surprise questions. The other person is not going to know what the questions are, which I love. So any questions for Marlene will be going to me. Any questions that people have for me are going to go to Marlene. And then the first time either of us will hear those questions will be on a live. You'll get to see our faces, our true reactions, everything. So it's going to be, I think it is going to be, well, I know that it's going to be fun. Just I think we're gonna get on like a house on fire, really, but who knows what direction everything is going to go. So make sure that you keep an eye on the community tabs for that. You might actually have to go and search them out on each of our pages and then also on our Instagrams as well. Okay, now I'm wrapping it up, but before I do, if you did like this video, do give it a thumbs up. If you have comments, drop them down below. Let me know how you're doing with your savings challenges, with, you know, hey, with life in general. And if you've watched this long, put down a question, no, not a question mark. What kind of emoji? It's fall there, but it's spring here. Put down a plant, right? Because that's how Marlene and I actually got to know each other, was through Fred and Fred Jr. and then Wilma. That's really what started our entire friendship. So drop a plant down below to let me know that you made it this far. Otherwise, as always, do remember to choose kindness, show gratitude, always keep a positive mindset, and I will see you really soon in a video.